Hey guys, welcome back to Hardcore Fishing Career Mode in Stormworks. Today we are probably going to be using our boat to try and do some fishing, I guess. We haven't actually spawned it before, so this is going to be interesting to see. Essentially, in our previous video, we ended up adding a huge net and changing our other cranes out for these cranes, which hopefully should work, but I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. Let's go ahead and spawn this in and see what it looks like. Okay, I mean, that looks a little bit crazy for now, but should work out, I think. Maybe. Okay, so before we do anything crazy, let's go ahead and get ourselves some handles, because those are actually quite important for this. Let's go ahead and shove these guys on here, on both sides, actually, so like this. I am going to go ahead and attach this guy onto there as well, try and make that look a little bit nicer. And then down here, I'm going to attach one onto there. Okay, this should work. It should, is the key word. But yes, let's go ahead and paste this in, or spawn this in, I should say. We're then going to move this to the back. We're going to retract the entire thing and see what it looks like. Now, I've pre-recorded a bunch of videos before this one, and only recently have I read the comment that said, the hole inside of your net is what happens when you release the net. And I didn't realize that until now. So thank you for that comment, and thank you for probably all the other comments that are going to come afterwards. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump across there and see what we can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and send this backwards. There we go. Awesome. And then what we're going to do is retract. So go ahead and press 2. And that should make the net a hell of a lot smaller. At least I think so anyway. We might need this thing to actually be able to angle itself backwards. So that might be the next port of call. Anyway, if we go ahead and press upwards, this should actually drag it straight up. I think we're going to have some collision concerns right there, which indeed we are. And yeah, that is definitely an issue. Okay, let's go ahead and like move those guys backwards slightly, and that should be good. So instead of having these winches here, we're going to move them backwards on the ship. So if I cut these, move them backwards like a good few blocks like this, paste them in, and then we'll attach them on, obviously. So bring this from here inwards. Yes, I guess that works. There we go, good. And this one can go to there. Go ahead and merge that together, I guess, and that's fine. We're also going to go ahead and just attach one of these guys and one of those guys, and I am going to box this in too. Alright, good. I think that'll work out fine. I could do the same thing down here, in fact, so I think I am going to do that. Let's go ahead and grab those guys, and I will send them out too. So cut this, bring them out to pretty much the same place, paste that in, there we go. Send this one backwards to there, and this one backwards to here. Merge these guys together, shove that onto there like that, and onto there, and there we go. It looks a little bit crazy, but should work fine. So if you're wondering why I didn't do it so that this thing was angled backwards or not, it's essentially strain. We don't want to be straining on any of our connectors, so pivots are usually a really bad idea if you're going to be lifting things up and down. So instead of having pivots, we're just going to have this on a track, which is relatively strong, and then we can lift it up like this. I think that actually looks pretty good too, so let's go ahead and connect under here, press backwards. Okay, go ahead and retract it, which is just done by pressing 2. There we go, and then lift it up, which is done by pressing 5. Okay, I can hear those working, so that's good. We essentially just need to make sure it's high enough to get onto the track right there, or to dump into here, and that should be fine. It looks like it is going to get high enough. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And now we go ahead and press this, which drags the net in, and then you should be able to dump the net by pressing 3. There you go. That's the thing that puts the hole in the net, look. Interesting. Oh, this is totally going to work. All right, let's go ahead and send this bit backwards then. Okay. We're then going to actually start the engine on this, and I'm going to go fishing. Again. I'm going to go fishing again. Deck lights, spotlights. There we go. Turn this off for now. There we go. We're then going to press 4, which is going to lower this thing down. And we're also going to press 1, which should extend it out to the sides. Okay, right. And now we're going to move the boat to see if that does anything. Alright, here we go. Oh, I wanted to increase the horsepower of this boat too. But let's go ahead and see how big this net is. Okay. Now, right, okay. That net is definitely big enough. What I'm going to do now is go downstairs on the boat, and I'm going to connect on two more cylinders. We've still dropped it by 2, so we've got 1 more cylinder right there. Oh, 2 more cylinders, sorry, and that should increase our speed, which is good, actually. Okay, so it's time to see how fast this thing now goes. The top speed before was about 6, maybe. Now it goes 8, which is probably perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and set this going at about 70%. We'll go ahead and mark this down here, because that's where we'll be driving to. And then we'll run backwards and we'll do some modification to the net and see what that looks like. Alright, here we go. So I'm running backwards. We now want to extend the net, I think? Which seems to droop it quite a bit. Okay, and then if I press down, the winches go down. I do feel like the bottom winch needs to go down more than the top winch, but we'll see what happens here. So I'm going to keep extending it. As both winches go down, it appears the net is actually working really, really well here. I'm going to keep extending it. The more these branch out, the more I can extend it. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues. I've already caught a fish, look. Alright, there we go. So is that wider than what we had before? Yeah, actually, oh, I've caught another fish. And another fish. Oh. Okay, this is working then. We're actually catching quite a few fish here. That is actually a relatively large net, too. I think I'm kind of happy with that. There's another fish down there. Unless that's one that I've seen before. There's 2 fish here. Okay, I'm going to extend it even more. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for now. That actually is a really big net. Awesome. So yeah, it reaches all the way out to the side over there. Obviously the same on this side as well. Down below, it's a little bit different. I do think there should be some like slightly different controls for both the top and the bottom winches. But other than that, this whole thing actually seems pretty nice. Okay, so the seas might be very, very flat right now. Calm? That's the word I was looking for. They might be very calm right now, but I can't really see anything. So I'm going to go to sleep until daytime tomorrow. And hopefully it's less foggy. It's still foggy. Unbelievable. Okay, so my experience so far is, of course, this is way less janky because spinning things around on 2 pivots, because it was a pivot to turn it from side to side and a pivot to lift it up and down. That was really janky and didn't really work too well. I mean, it worked perfectly fine, but like, it was janky, and at any moment, one of those could glitch out and go crazy. Fortunately for us, obviously only having 1 point where it could go wrong, that guy right there, I guess it's 2 points, but sort of 1. But it's a very stable point, is better. So, yeah, this has actually worked out really nicely so far. Also, I do believe we've actually caught a hell of a lot more fish on the way over this time, which is nice. And also, getting it to unload, it might be easier, but also the booms were actually very easy to unload. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there. Anyway, let's just wait. We're almost there. I say that, 10 kilometers away. I don't even know if we're going to make it. Do we have enough fuel? Oh, of course we do. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. Our temperatures were running at like 107-ish, which is insane. Our net has drooped because of how slow we're going, but there is loads of fish in there, which is nice. But yes, we are actually just going to go ahead and sit here now. The other thing to make this a little bit more stable is I'm going to bring the net thing forwards. We could actually do this while we're driving, which is actually completely fine. But, in fact, yeah, that makes more sense. We'll actually cast our net from here. That's okay. Anywho, let's go ahead and leave this sitting for a little while until we've lost a bunch of temperature. I do think we found out what our new upgrade needs to be, and that is, of course, a new cooling system, because what we're using at the minute is this, which is actually just salt water being pumped in and pumped through and then shot out the bottom, which doesn't appear to be working too well. But, yeah, our net, look, it's got fish in it. It's got little fishies. There's loads. They're everywhere. It does seem to be sorting itself out, even though we've just turned like 90 degrees. And we need to head in this direction. 9.2 kilometers. We're not going to have very much fuel to get back. Oh, no. Guys, right, okay, I can see the issue that's coming. There is a tsunami on its way, and a tsunami versus a boat like this that is relatively unstable anyway is going to be awful. This is going to be really, really bad. So what I'm going to try and do is reel in everything. Let's go backwards for now. Okay. Press 5 for up and press 2 for retract. We're going to try and lift everything in as quickly as we possibly can. I don't hear it. I don't hear it coming up. Is it doing it? I don't know if it's doing it. Anyway, the tsunami's almost here, so we need to just be careful now. Let's go ahead and drive towards it directly. The fishnet has retracted. It just needs to be pulled up now. And here's the tsunami. We're gonna have to just drive straight into it. This is bad. This is really bad news. Especially with this many fish on board. Look at it, there's so many in there! Alright, okay. Speed is still 10. We are gonna have to just plow through this. I don't know how it's gonna go. Alright, here we go. We are gonna flip over backwards. If I'm not careful... Oh, I'm not being careful. Okay, get back on this. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is actually really, really bad if we end up on our backs. Oh, yikes. I don't think I've got a way of tipping over. I don't think I've got any way of tipping over. Well then, we're upside down. You might think I would give up at this point. But no, I need this. And I might need this as well. Okay, and then I'm going to come back for that. Okay, so we climb down into the bottom of the ship, which is actually above us. We then go through this door. We run backwards. We open this door. We open this door. We go through here. Okay, and back here is our engines. I am weirdly confident that I'll get this working, but I can't actually get up there when it's upside down. So, in order to do this then, I need to destroy this microcontroller. There, right, that microcontroller is dead. Gonna close this door just in case it's flooding, and I'm gonna run. Okay, I'm closing the doors behind me. Okay, good. I'm now gonna go through here. I'm gonna put the gun away. And the ammunition. I'm gonna take my first aid kit back. And now I'm gonna go up here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go up here. Good. And then we're gonna get on this. And push this button. Oh no, we've already run out of air. No! This is really bad. Oh, this is really, really bad. I have no way of flipping this over. Whatsoever. Is that the hospital ship? If that came close enough to push me over, that would be amazing, but that's not the case. Also, look at all these fishies that we've got here. Oh, this is not good. I'm trying to think of anything we can actually do in this situation. See, the thing is, if we still had those cranes, we might be able to, like, glitch our way over, but we don't. We have no way of doing that. We don't even have a winch for, like, an anchor. Oh, no. The only thing I can think of doing is just going to sleep a few nights, trying to make sure that we get, like, the worst weather we possibly can, and then trying to use the worst weather we can to flip us over a little bit. Whether that'll work or not, I'm not sure. Rescue one casualty to hospital. I feel like I'm in a situation where the game should know. I am in no fit state to rescue anyone. Maybe if I tried to fill up... Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, maybe it is. I don't have any thingy pumps, okay? I don't have any pumps that will allow us to right ourselves. However, I do have 2 rooms that are fully sealed off. This one and the one on the other side. I am gonna break the walls in here, hope that that bit floods and flips us over. We're then gonna be wobbly on our way out of here, but that's all I can really think of doing. Is it a bad idea? Yes. Is it the only idea? Also, yes. Right, okay. Let's climb up here first. And I'm just gonna shoot holes in the walls. The thing is, I should actually have fixed the engine first. But, yeah, no, I should. Let's go fix the engine really quickly before anything else happens. This might take some time as well anyway, so it'll be okay. Right, run through here. Open this. Fix this little area right here. And fix that. There we go, we're fixed. Everything in there is fixed as can be. Very good. Run back this way, close this door, close this door. And hopefully that starts filling with water very soon. Alright, I'm going to close that up too. Obviously the other side we're going to leave open. I'm going to close this just in case, and I'm going to shove that back there. Alright, it's now a waiting game. I just have to wait for a long time to hopefully flip over. Okay, this genuinely really sucks, because I've not been in this situation in ages, and to be fair, it was all because of a tsunami, which is highly unrealistic anyway, but, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go and open up this door, see if there's any water in here yet. There isn't. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot the walls a bit more, and maybe there will be. Maybe there will be floodage now? Oh, this is actually connected to that other room anyway, which means this is connected to the other side anyway. Oh no, we should have done it in this room. Because this one's actually disconnected, whereas this one isn't. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't notice this hole, or that hole, so actually what it means is this is open. What else can we do? What else could we do? We could open up doors. True. And then we could open the door down here. Oh, idea as well. If we go upstairs, I am going to open up this door. And I am going to push that button. And disconnect that button. And then I'm going to get back inside. There is water inside now, which has made this worse, to be fair. But now, most of our weight is at the front of the ship rather than dotted around all over. Still not really moving though, is it? This might be stuck upside down forever. Guys, I've been waiting around for ages for this. There is a tsunami about to hit us. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the engines, which won't turn on straight away, but I'm hoping that this tsunami flips us over enough. Maybe so that the engines will start working. Maybe. Oh, flip, 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 flip. Don't flip all the way over. Oh boy. Okay, right. So, waiting for a tsunami saved us. Oh my goodness. I've been sat here for so long waiting for this to sink us a little bit. Okay. Well, let's get ourselves on our way a little bit and let's go downstairs. Oh my goodness, wait. Why is there so much water in here? Empty this out. There we go. That's very lucky that we could do that. I don't want to get emptied out with it, so let me go ahead and swim back in. That is a lot of water. Wait, why is there so much? I'm going to put my gun back. There we go. And, oh my goodness. I need to wait for this to all drain before I can go down there. Okay, right. It's almost all gone? This was such a weird experience, because I was almost about to start swimming home. That would have taken so long. That would have taken like hours of real life time. Anyway, that's empty, pretty much. Let's wait for this last little bit to go before we go downstairs. Actually, let's just go downstairs because I don't want there to be like loads of water down here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and fix the other side. Hold on. Because, yeah, otherwise there will be loads of water in here, and that would suck. I don't think I've damaged anything downstairs. No, it doesn't look like it, so we're good. So let's go back up. Close this up. There we go, and continue. We need to build this ship so it will actually flip over by itself. Otherwise, yeah, if we have another issue like that, it's just going to be the end of the career, so we can't do that. We can't have that happen. Anyway, close this. Go back upstairs. I do want to be fishing this whole time, so let's get that happening. But first, before we do anything else, we should empty the fish out. Because we got loads of fish in here already. So let's go ahead and press like 3 or whatever to release fish. Oh no! Most of them are missing. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the boat then, because we don't want to miss. A load of them just flew off the back. I don't know how many, but hopefully not many. Press 3. That's actually a lot of fish. This is more fish than I expected us to have. Let's go downstairs and see. Whoa! That's a lot more fish than we've ever caught, actually. Alright, well anyway, let's go ahead and press 3 again. Let's send this backwards. Okay. I can get us going again. Let's just start driving off. Again, there we go. Very nice. Send it in that direction. Close the door just in case. And yeah, so we need to extend this instead of retract. And we need to send it down as well. Which is now happening. There we go. So we will be catching fish any second. Very nice. Okay, we'll arrive there very soon, hopefully. Alright guys, we've made it pretty much to the dock. We are literally 500 meters away. How's our battery doing? Yeah, I thought our battery would be getting used. Let's go and turn our spotlights off. Even though actually it's beginning to get to nighttime, question mark? I think it is. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and sail around before we actually go in there. Realistically, I actually want to go this way, but I think I'm going to go around here instead. Because I feel like this area is actually relatively shallow. Fog. Wind? Rain. No. Yeah, maybe that is a bit shallower. So we're going to head in that direction first. Because I need to catch more fish. At the minute, we've obviously stored a bunch of fish already. But I want to catch more before we actually go to sell all of them. You know? We're going to allow this to get down to around 3,000. And that will be the minimum. No, actually, no. Less. More? No, we need to go sell now. I think we used pretty much 4,000 actually trying to get here, so let's go ahead and actually lift up the net and sell everything that we currently have, and then we might have to make our return journey already. That's madness. Okay, so let's get ourselves in a situation where we can maybe stop. That would be good. So there we go. Let's stop ourselves. We are going to turn off the spotlights for now. Let's go and open up this door. Send this guy backwards. We're going to have to retract the nets and stuff like that, which are all on the seabed instead of being under the seabed, which is nice. Let's go ahead and... There's a fish right there. Retract. And also bring up. Is that working? Yeah, alright. It sounds like they're coming up, and it probably is retracting. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it should be. And then obviously we need to park underneath that, but we'll let this retract for now. In fact, no, let's drive to the other side, and then we'll end up reversing back into this anyway. If I can get that stuck in the center, though, that'd be great. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and put it in reverse. I want to try and essentially reverse around this. I want to go sideways from here. We might need to have a thingy attached to this. What's the word? Like bow thrusters and stuff? That would actually be really, really useful right now. Okay. We're just going to have to do it differently. Which is fine. Oh, wow. We actually caught a load more fish. That is extremely unexpected. Like, legit. That is crazily unexpected. Right, I'm going to reverse backwards. Is this, like, one of the highest docks in the game or something? Because, like, that seems way too high. Unless I built some sort of, like, crane to lift it up to the thing. Guess that could work. Anyway, let's just go ahead and ram it. There we go. Right, we've rammed it for now. I'm going to turn off the engine. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to send this in. And I will drop all of these guys onto the deck. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice. All of our fishies are dropping. And now I'm going to lift up over this. Hopefully, I'll be able to run up this, even though it's very much down at the moment. There we go. Lift it up. I wish I could see what was going on down there when this is happening. Bring it to the side. Yes, that's working. And then lower it down. It's still on suck mode anyway, so that's good, but... Yeah, let's lift it up slightly. I need to jump on this. Need to drive forwards even more. And leave it there. Okay, so it's trapped between the crane and the thing now. So if I press this, I can back this off to just behind that. There we go. At the minute, this is how many fish we have. That's a lot. That is a hell of a lot of fish. And now I need to jump onto that, if possible. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Like, yeah, no. I fell off straight away. If I jump from here, that might be easier. Here we go. Jump straight across. And all we need to do is lower it down. Hopefully that'll be good enough. How much money have we got at the minute? 20,500. Lower this down pretty much as far as we can, I think. Still 20,500. Is that touching? No. Oh, it might not work. Might not work. Bring it to the side maybe and send it down even further. It might legit not actually even touch. I don't know if it's going to be close enough. No matter what we do. Oh, that requires lots of manual labor. Okay, well, 20,500. Let me go ahead and sell all the fish we've got by doing it manually. And next time we bring this, I'm going to have to bring it with an extra one of these on top. Okay, but that's it. That'll be fine. Cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get selling. Oh, but first, I am actually going to go ahead and turn off the engine, because clearly we're just using fuel. If I've got less than 3,500, no, we're good. Alright, okay. Here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, look at how many there is. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. 31,975. We made around $11,500 this time. So, is it worth it? Well, this time it was, and this time we actually had a way bigger net, and it seemed to work a lot better as well. And we were catching a lot more fish with it, so that's good. That's all I can really say. Obviously, I would like another place where we could actually sell fish. I think up here there is probably somewhere there's like a fishing island, isn't there? I don't know where it is though, so that'll be a thing eventually that we find. But, yeah, that wasn't too bad. We've probably paid for our fuel this time at least, which is good. So, let's go ahead and end this video here for now. We caught loads of fish. I'm very happy about it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.